In the life of a farmer, growth is an aspect that is with us day in, day out. How you start and develop and gradually increase in whatever aspect you've taken in, be it livestock or crop production, is something that you will encounter each and every day. Today, I want us to look at how we are going to grow a flock gradually from the lowest number to the highest number that we would be interested in. My name is Saida Karanja, and I'm a qualified animal health technician, having graduated from Ahiti Nyahururu back in the years. I also hold a bachelor's degree in business management. I have over 10 years of experience working with farmers in different aspects of productions, and especially in the poultry sector. And I've also had an experience working with pharmaceutical supply in the livestock sector. Welcome to our course on how to grow your flock. Let us have a look at our course outline for today. As we venture into this course, there are a few things I would want us to learn, and one of them is going to be the requirements. What is required of you as a farmer when you decide to walk this journey? What kind of systems are you going to choose? Like, are you going to do small scale or large scale? It is very important so that you're able to make the right decisions from the very beginning. The kind of breeds you want to bring on board. What are the incubation periods and the brooding management aspects? Do you have all that in mind? Do you understand what brooding is and the incubation processes? Do you have the housing or the space required for what you have chosen? What are the feeding regimes for the birds through the different stages, from when they are chicks to growers to laying? Do we have disease and pests that will attack our flock as we progress with the journey? And if they are, how are they going to be tackled during the whole process? Record keeping and marketing, with the assumption that anytime we get in such a business is because we want to make an extra coin, then how do we tackle our marketing aspects? And finally, we are going to look at the steps involved in order for us to be able to grow the flock from day one to the number that we have desired. Once again, welcome to the course. We now start looking at the requirements. When you decide to get into poultry farming, then what are the essential things that you should have in mind or have with you so that you're able to work a successful journey? It is important to have a business plan, and a business plan helps you to be able to plan ahead, stating down on a piece of paper 2, 3, 4, 5 pages on why you want to get into this business. A business plan helps you in the near future to be able to obtain loans even from lenders when you decide you want to borrow a loan. The essence of a business plan is to actually guide you through the business that you have chosen. So laying down that structure from the word go is very important so that you don't get lost. You can always refer back to your written word and be able to confirm with yourself, what I stated when I was starting, am I on track, or where am I not going right, or what do I need to correct? Always remember, failing to plan is already failing. The kind of system that you want to get into, do you want to do small scale or large scale production? Do you want to do it for business? Do you want to earn an extra coin, or is it just for home consumption? It is important because it now helps you lay the foundation for the whole business as you begin. Do you have the startup capital? Do you have the money, or are you going to go source it from somewhere else? Do you have the place to go source for that money? Probably you have your own savings. You could be borrowing from your friends and families, wife, husband, children. You could be a member of a bank or a SACCO or a table banking group where they usually lend out the money and you're able to borrow from the same. And we also have government fundings like women funds, youth funds that are able to lend you this kind of resources when you want to start up. So it is important to know what is required, and without that business plan that we mentioned, being able to get the startup capital, especially if you're going to go that extra mile of borrowing, it is important that you have laid down the structure for the business so that even when you present the business plan to someone, they're able to see that you're a serious farmer who wants to get into business. Do you have a location for the business? Do you have the land, the space? Very important from the word go to understand whether even the space you have is actually adequate or even a good place for you to run this kind of business that you want to get into. Have you done a market feasibility study? Do you understand what the market needs? Or you just want to go into farming or poultry farming because you've seen other farmers go into it and have become successful? Important to go down and do your research. Go to the market, understand, does this market require eggs? Does it require chicks? Does it require chicken for meat? Having all those answers before you start is important so that when you get into it, then you already know what you're bringing to the table. At Ilengo, we do have a great course on business planning, and it offers the great steps on how to start up a business. We have shared a link for the same in case you would feel like you want more guidance on how to come up with a business plan.